Namaste, I'm Analyst Prem Kumar. I'm handling chemistry now. So, in our first class, we're going to see about the first unit, metallurgy. So, before going to class, I'd like to say Swami Vivekananda quote. There is only one purpose in the world of life is education. So in this class we will learn about various methods of concentrating ores and I will explain various methods of extraction of crude metals and apply thermodynamic principles to metallurgical processes and some of the favorable conditions for the reduction process using Ellingham diagram and the electrochemical principles of metallurgy, electrochemical principles in the extraction of metals, and we will explain the electrode reactions in electrolytic refining. So at last we'll learn about the uses of aluminum, zinc, iron, copper and gold. So before going to class, let me give some introduction about the lesson. So metallurgy, the process of extracting a metal in its pure state on a large scale from its ore by physical or chemical means are called metallurgy. So metallurgy means it is nothing. So we are extracting the metals from its pure states. For example, in our earth crust or mantle, we are taking many minerals and ores, right? In that minerals and ores, we cannot get pure substances. So it will be combined with another minerals. So after that, the extracting methods are there. After the extracting methods, you will get the pure substances. Okay, that is called ores. So ores are minerals from which metals are extracted commercially at low cost with minimum effort. So for example, amalgam. So amalgam an alloy of mercury with another metals. So this is called ore. So occurrence of metals. So in general, pure metals are shiny and malleable. It is very familiar to us, right? We have read in 11th and 10th standard. So most of them are found in nature as compounds with the different properties. So we cannot get pure substances like gold. So we can get impurities. So gold வந்து நம்ம பியூராக எடுக்க முடியாது. So there will be some impurities. So for the removing of impurities, we are using some methods. Okay, metals having least chemical reactivity such as copper, silver, gold and platinum occurs in significant amounts of as native elements. So native elements means free elements. Free elements means free state. So நம்ம earth க்ரஸ்ட்லேருந்து சரி அதில் மேண்டில்லேருந்து எடுக்கிற மெட்டல்ஸ் எல்லாமே பார்த்தோன்னா ஸோ இன்னொரு மெட்டல் கூட கம்பைன் ஆகிருக்கும். ஸோ அந்த மெட்டல்ஸ் எல்லாம் வந்து இந்த எக்ஸ்ட்ராக்ஷன் மெத்தட் மூலமாக தான் எடுப்பாங்க. ஸோ இந்த தனியாக இருக்கிற மெட்டலுடைய பேர் தான் பார்த்தோன்னா இந்த நேட்டிவ் எலமெண்ட்ஸ். ஸோ impurity state of metals. So they will mix with another metals. So mineral and ore, a naturally occurring substance obtained by mining which containing the metal in free state or in the form of compounds like oxides, sulfates, etc. is called minerals. So mining, which means நம்ம சுரங்கம் சொல்லியா, சுரங்கத்திலேருந்து எடுக்கிற எல்லா மினரல்ஸுமே பார்த்தோன்னா இந்த மினரல்ஸ் தான் சொல்லுவாங்க. அண்ட் மினரல்ஸ் தட் கண்டெயின் a high percentage of metal, so from which cannot be extracted conveniently and economically are called ores. So for example, copper mixed with gold. So gold will mix with it may mix with silver. So if we are extracting gold, that is called ores. So when they are combined state, they are called minerals. You got it? Okay, let me give the differentiation. All minerals are not ores, but all the ores are minerals, because we are taking ores from the minerals. Okay, so examples they have given here: bauxite and china clay, both are the minerals of aluminium. However, aluminium can be commercially extracted from bauxite, while extracting from the china clay is not a profitable one. So this is a malachite copper mineral. So this is a mineral. From the mineral we are extracting the ore. For example, இதில் இருக்கிற காப்பர் நம்ம என்ன பண்ணுறோம், by using the various methods we are extracting, we are separating from the minerals. ஸோ தனியாக ஓர்ஸ் மட்டும் என்ன பண்ண தனியாக எடுக்கிறோம். Okay, so let me go to the next one. List of some metals and their common ores with their chemical formulas. So metals I have shown here. Aluminium. So aluminium ores பார்த்தீங்கன்னா bauxite, diaspore, and so some of the examples I have shown there. Composition you can see here: aluminium oxide with water. Here also the aluminium oxide with water, but in the bauxite they didn't mention the number of molecules of water. They didn't mention the molecules. Next, let us go for the iron. So these are all the examples of ores they are given here: magnetite and siderite, iron, ferrite are the good example for the iron ores. The composition they have given the formula for that. So Fe2O3 is a iron oxide. So likewise they have shown the compositions. See, and the third one they have shown here: iron, CO3 is C is a carbon, O is a oxygen. Okay, the combined form carbon trioxide. So iron, carbon, ferrous, carbon trioxide. So let us go for the copper. So coppers they have shown some ores and their compositions, and here zinc. So calamine, the ore of zinc, the composition is zinc carbonate. So they are saying we can say the zinc carbonate. And zinc side, third one is they have given zinc side. So zinc oxide, the composition of zinc ore is zinc oxide. So they have given lead, tin, silver. So these are all the some of the examples metals and their common ores with their chemical formulas. So concentration of ores. So concentration of ore, which means the pure substance of ore. Generally the ores are associated with non-metallic impurities. So from the crust and mantle நம்ம பூமியிலேருந்து எடுக்கும்போது we cannot get it as a pure substance. எந்த மெட்டலாக சரி பியூராக நம்மளுக்கு கிடைச்சிடாது. For that we should extract, or we should remove the impurities from the ores. So materials and matter which are collectively known as gang. So gang என்றதுனால அந்த impurities remove பண்ணுறதான் gang. The steps in the metallurgical process is removal of these impurities. This removal process is known as concentration of ores. So ore some of the methods they have shown here. First one is hydraulic washing by using the water. So hydro means water. By using the water we are removing the impurities. Based on the gravity differences between the ore and the gang particles, generally metal ores are heavier than the gang associated with them. By flowing the powered ore in a current of water, the lighter rocky impurities can be washed away and the ore particles are left behind. So the washing methods என்ன பண்ணுவாங்கன்னா, ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள் கோல்டு எடுக்கிறாங்கன்னா பெரிய ஹைட்ராலிக் இது மூலமாக வாஷிங் மூலமாக என்ன பண்ணுவாங்கன்னா, they will remove the impurities. ஸோ கோல்டு பார்த்திங்கன்னா கொஞ்சம் வெயிட் அதிகமாக இருக்கும். ஸோ இம்ப்யூரிட்டிஸ் என்ன பண்ணும், லைக் சாண்டு, என்ன பண்ணால் they will move from the gold. So this is the method they are using. Rocky impurities, they are I explained, no, rocky impurities can be washed away and the more particles are left behind. So நம்ம என்ன பண்ணோம், கோல்டு சில்வர்ஸ் எல்லாம் ஈஸியாக கிடச்சிரும். ஸோ these are all the methods. Gravity separation method, already it is very familiar to us because we have read in 10th standard periodic classification of elements. So this is a method they are using. They crush the ore here, they are giving the power of water and the impurities will be just gang with water will come out. The ores will be just precipitated here, so we can easily get the ores from there. So next one is froth flotation methods. This is also one of the good method to extracting ore from the minerals. This method is commonly used to concentrate sulfide ore such as galena. So that is Pb lead sulfide, zinc blend, zinc sulfide, etc. In this method, the metallic ore particles which are preferentially wetted by oil can be separated from gangue. So this is a method they are using. The particles, if they are they need to remove the impurities from there, they will start the motor. The impurities will come out from there. So this is also one of the method to extracting the ore from the minerals. Okay, thank you.